New content. I'm enthralled. We're digging deeper. I also, like on my way back through the doorway just to get back down to reactors, found the Unlost Sisters bobblehead, so that's pretty handy. Just means we can pop her in our little base now, and she's going to sit on a little mushroom and be cryptic and weird. Right, into the reactors. I presume it's going to be very radioactive down here, but we will see. Ooh, it looks creepy. Is that Dr. Khan?
It's you. I'm not going to lie to you. This is worse than I expected. Much worse. This sector is swarming with gatekeepers, which can only mean one thing. Gate is cleaning house, and we are the dirt.
Ah, shit.
They were using a waygate in the center to come and go from this facility, but now those scoundrels have shut down the nuclear reactors that power it. I presume to prevent the invaders from using it. However, we rather need that waygate to not be closed, but no need to get ahead of ourselves. Let's start simple with Dusk Reactor.
Okay.
That seems sensible. It just needs a little fuel, I imagine. I'm going to look around. Maybe poke my nose into a few spots and try to figure this place out a little more.
Which is fair enough considering your reportedly containment. Reportedly.
It's all older perforation technology down here. Tremendously energy hungry, as I'm sure you're aware. I can't possibly imagine what they need 4 nuclear reactors to power. Maybe we can get away with just the one for now.
Maybe.
The waygate, the one they closed. I'm not sure where it leads. Another gate facility, perhaps. But as long as it gets us out of here, I'm really not too fussy. Imagine the most savage mercenaries on Earth. Add paranoia, black magic, a technicolor rainbow of cruelty, and gatekeepers would eat them alive. They're human cruise missiles, if human is even the right word. This place is a maze. I won't bore you with how I got down here, but it wasn't easy. You have no idea how thick the concrete is around here.
He chiseled through with a spoon.
Gatekeepers. I'd call them single-minded, but that barely begins to cover it. Let's just say, in terms of their thinking, black and white would be an improvement. As far as they care, it's just black. All the way down.
God, they've got me anxious. Right, so I assume that's opening the gates further across. Can I reach this guy? Okay, they hung him up. He just doesn't have anything special going on. Speaking of, we've made a lovely new little weapon. Vault Staff. So it's one of the weapons you can make with the Exospears. Effectively, you stab things with it, and then once you've stabbed things enough, you can shoot a little exo laser, which is pretty cool. But I think for now we stick with our acid rounds. Alright. The office water main. Labs flow transit. Okay, that's our shortcut back from our base. And that's a way straight up. Does this come to our cafeteria in labs? Oh my god, it does! So we actually have a really quick shortcut back to the atrium then. Oh, brilliant! Because this should pop us back up next to... Oh, that's brilliant. That is fantastic. I'm actually going to drop some stuff off and repair my spear then while we're back home. Because I wasn't expecting us to get a shortcut back so quickly. Oh, yeah. Come on. I know there's stuff in my pockets I can put away. Right, let's quickly repair our spear. What does it take? Oh, it takes an entire spear. Okay. So that is definitely one for a reforge. Coating. What else have we got? We can... Let's pop the little gatekeeper down. I wonder if she sings. She do. Right, that's very handy. Anything we need before we go? Could do with a swig of water. Glub, glub, glub. Stuff it. Let's have a piece of pie, little nap, and a poo before we go back down.
Sleep well.
Oh, but I'd like... Oh, it's all coming together. But yeah, just remember what your parents were like every time you were going on like a trip or something. Like, go to the bathroom, have something to eat, make sure you're ready for the long road trip. Because once we get in, we ain't coming back. I'm curious though, because we're going so deep, but I know we've seen residences, so I'm wondering if that's something we ever wind up in. We've got some bloodstains, we've got stuff going here. Got all these sigils and like weird stuff going on. Can't open that. Check-in is down here.
Check-in approved.
Okay, so I suppose this is the bit where the game's just like, yep, shit's getting serious. Okay, so we've got like proper vehicles, or like whatever you want to do with them. What do you want to say, Mr. Mans?
Reporting, research director. One of the
What was that noise?
made a request to my department today. At first, I could not understand a word it was saying, until I realized they were incanting something. Slowly, the words, "Deliver us weapons," appeared on the wall behind me. Written, I later realized, in blood. Could someone not show these animals how to use the email system?
So, chart, they're so hard to just pin down. Like, they are such cool enemies, but like, just catching them is horrible. Just go down. Gosh. Right, we are healing up a little bit, so I'm not as worried. Oh, that definitely doesn't look like a fun ball. There's some soldiers. Alright, dude, like, how many shots are you going to take to the face? So a forklift, we've got a way up to the dusk reactor there. Right, Come on, spot up you get. Okay, not really anything of value off these guys. That's just a regular Exor. Ooh. I'm going a little bit quiet, but it's just because I am, like, just in awe of everything that's happening right now. Well, we just absolutely kicked it up like a triple notch. So where are we at now? That's an elevator to go up?
This is Dr. Derek Mance. How such a creature as 0139 evolved is beyond me. What it was, and what it's become. There are realms where existence is forged under such utterly different conditions that our assumptions have no bearing. We find ourselves adrift, unmoored from all references. Perhaps this is how the creature itself feels. It would, I suppose, explain its hostility. Or perhaps it's simply tired of being poked and prodded by Dr. Thule and Dr. Stern.
I assume he's talking about the Exor.
About as well.
God, this place is awesome. I know we've just cut straight past the first reactor, but I'm just curious to see what there is down here. Ooh, an old toolbox, like a plant. If we can just find reinforced hoses down here, that's beautiful. The Gate Cascade Research Facility is a gatekeeper operational zone. Gatekeepers are friends, but give way to operators. Personnel in the facility are exposed to risk, including physical harm, live fire, spatial displacement, non-immured subjects, and extreme mental distress. Oosh. Right, but that's a new crate. Silver scrap. Past arcane scrap. Okay. That's right, I can't break my legs anymore because I've got the Exor legs on. Some security cards. Can hear some carbuncles. I assume they're up there somewhere. We've got our thing charged, so whether or not we make progress is another question. But this session, I'm just wanting to explore a little. Okay, so she's a bit nuts.
I gotta get across. Just need to keep building.
Okay, Hank.
Counting on me. We're all counting.
Oh, it's Frank down here.
on each other. Start the reactors. Get the hell out of here. Made it this far. Just gotta keep our heads down. It'll be okay. Over there.
Good man.
Gale reactor. Gotta reach it, and this is what I gotta do. I'll do it. Gatekeepers or no gatekeepers. If we don't, who's gonna do it? The bridge gonna build itself? That's crazy talk. Only an idiot would try any other way. Ropes? Ha! Jetpack? Fools. You'd kill yourself even trying.
Jetpack, you say?
The bridge is the way. We're all we've got now. Our own hands. But I remember when this was different, before they cleared this place out, in '85, like it was an accident. Just ate up all the rock, the dirt. They don't talk about that, but it happened. And now look, like it was never here.
Ooh.
I don't know about those guys. I'm just trying to build. Over there, Gale reactor. Gotta reach it, and this is what I gotta do. I'll do it. Gatekeepers or no gatekeepers.
You look after yourself, Hank. Right, so I suppose we've got to go to Dusk Reactor then to probably get some materials for, I have to assume, a jetpack. So let's make our way down. We'll keep checking to see if there's any
Target.
materials. Who the hell are you? Moroccan. Oh, that must have been a gatekeeper. Okay. So they are going to kick our ass pretty quickly. Well, he did a lot of damage, and I don't know if I'd really like to be caught in a room with a few of them. Can't see any benefit from breaking those down. Okay. Yeah, doesn't look like there's anything there. Screws and some more of the decent resource crates, though. The music ambience is just right to keep it creepy. The camp. We've got Exor wind chimes. I wonder if they're intended to like keep something away, maybe? I'll happily take a bunch of free ammunition. One of the trucks with guns on top aren't exactly comforting. Ooh. Oh, hello. Do you want to take some garbage off me, little man? Like some of the ammunition stuff I'm not using. Thank you. Oh, that's a sniper. Let's see if he drops anything. Oh, that was the wrong button. Perish in the 8th ring. Rather not. I have to switch away from the shotgun for a little bit anyway. The coating needs time to actually work. So we've had a poke around up there. I don't think there's anything we can get to here for now. Suppose we just keep moving. I think we're going to have to rely on the tram unless this route takes me up to, what, the Dusk Reactor. Sweet. Right, let's just call that. We've got that tier 5 access, so it's so dark down here. Burn in the 7 rays. That's yeah, not comforting. I feel like stealth may be our friend here. More arcane crates. Oh, and actually, we just passed that cooler. I should probably wash my hands because I'm covered in goo. A little poke round down here because this is just by the tram station. Okay, so that's literally like an accessibility lift. I like that. I like the fact that the game has put in stuff that's not necessarily useful for exploration, but continues to keep it as a real place. Because a lot of games forget to do that. Nothing interesting in the trash. Okay. So I'm assuming this is just like the quick way out then. Can't head that way either. Okay. So looks like we've got to go through that big scary door. I don't like the big scary door. Well, that's a regular pest though. Well, there's a few staplers and stuff down here. It's more officey. Alright, lighting's a bit better in here. That is a floating dude. Why is that dude floating? Is there anything I can do here? I'm trying to see if I've got anything particularly interesting on me. We've got our armor flask.
It's all the same at the end of a barrel.
I feel like I don't want to get seen by that guy. Oh, this is the other side of that door. Okay. regular briefcase. So we've got like this little safe room almost before we get in there. Floaty dude is creepy. Yeah, like the massive room with not an awful lot else in it really gives me the do not get seen by that guy vibes. So I think that's what we're going to try and do. Grab arcane scrap when we see it. What are these? Pile of odd baubles, tokens, and paraphernalia from the gatekeepers. So it's just bathrooms. Yes, but there's a really funky looking pest there. Well, I'm glad that his carapace isn't radioactive. Oh, come on. It's just his arm in Kevlar. That's a bit annoying. Gas mask. What are you? Plutonic blood. Uniquely thick substance, possibly blood with strange chemical properties. Oh god, they know how to make this bit creepy. That's just a chemical store. Lots of power cells though down here, which is handy, so if we do find ourselves desperate for them. Ooh. Keep giving me your radioactive stuff. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so if they jump at me, they explode and I lose the... That's cool.
After my last conversation with IS-012, I find
IS-012, is that the
myself
mimic?
to its plight. It is highly intelligent and appears genuinely benign. Some elements of its story do not entirely satisfy my doubts. I am coming to believe we may have unjustly this creature. If I can verify a few key facts, I will ultimately remove it.
Okay, so I'm not really sure why that office would be there with that information. It feels a little bit odd, but... Ooh, big industrial stove, that's cool. And another pumpkin if you didn't manage to grab one from Kanan, which is pretty nice. Cafeteria trays, plenty of salt. Like, I'm not desperate to grab it, so we're not gonna panic too much. We're just gonna take it nice and steady because I have no idea what's gonna happen in this place, and I don't like it, and it's scary. Still really interesting that, like, if they hit you, they pop their own pustules, and then you can't get it, which I think is kind of a fun way of adding new materials and new enemies while keeping it fresh rather than just being, oh, here's another thing with more health. That's another dude there. Am I going to be able to sneak up on him, or is he going to spot us because we're coming at him sideways? Yeah, they're a good source of Kevlar. God, I can just hear stomping and whispering and... ooh.
I see you. Yeah.
Mr. Man's downstairs heard none of that. Because I'm a master of stealth, baby. The Gutnik rifle. Arcane scraps. Smashed NVGs. This could be restored to its form thing by a fusion lock. Jesus! Arcane security. So I guess we've got to have, like, gatekeeper arm guards then. So, like... because I know we were looking at getting, like, biomimic. But that's, like, that's another tier. I feel like trying to take on the guy downstairs would be better if I had, like, grenades or something with a bit more oomph to it. So that's the main reason I'm not tussling with him just yet. Got, like, a library down here. Oh, it's like a little break room. Right, you give me that carapace, mate. Okay, so there's not really much happening in here, it's just a nice little book nook. Sometimes you just need a little book nook. Right, well, our shotgun's looking a little bit healthier, so let's perhaps pull that out again a little bit. Deliverer's weapons. Oh, is that where Mance was when he was like, oh, why can't they just bloody send me an email? And there's a computer, so we'll see if we can get around the back of that desk and see what's on there. I feel like that's a really big Exor. That's a hydroplant zombie. Ah! So is there anything in here? Yep, some more blood.
This is Dr. Derek Mance. Our assumptions around the Exor and its progeny have been revealed to be completely false. In the first instance, they have created a highly complex and ordered societal existence in Antiverse 2.
Okay.
We are forced to regard them as sentient, and possibly even intelligent. But this is not the only revelation. There is no escaping the fact. The Exor, the pest, the peccary, None of them are native to the worlds we're finding them on. Something brought them here. The crux is the monument at the center of their settlement. Not a structure, but a weapon. A warhead. Indeed, increasingly I am sure the creature is not natural at all, but a bioweapon designed to be introduced to a region and clear it out.
Antifungal. That's mildly terrifying. Actually, I think you should be the first to hear about this. March and I have finally managed to stabilise the alloy. We doped the samples with the material rigs recovered from Antiverse 2 and extended the half-life tenfold. Saying this stuff is strange is a bit like calling the sun hot. It's incredible, Zahi. Please continue to monitor. I don't want to announce yet. It's an amazing energy source, but there's still some questions upstairs about using the bodily fluids of randomly mutated biospecimens as a nuclear catalyst. You know how they can be. And digital ore. Marta, have you run the analyses on those two samples from IS-0083? Just finished my first run on your digital ore, Abe, but I scarcely know how to describe the results. It's unquestionably a kind of matter, but beyond that I'm struggling to classify it. The material seems to be fermionic, but also superpositional. So I'm deeply baffled. Suffice to say, I've never seen anything quite like it. The application is rather exciting, I would say. Janet has already run out and we need to get more urgently. Anything you can tell us would be useful. If I said anything more right now, I'd just be speculating. I need another day at least. It's almost as if someone has distilled raw information into a material. So,
Interesting.
I do know where we can get that. I just wanted to, delve a little deeper. Deeply and greedily. And channel my inner dwarf. There's a lot of dead exors in here. Right, come on. I'm gonna have to go with the night vision here because I can't see anything. More blood. Let's keep taking that. I'm assuming that, material they were talking about is what we're gonna make with that. The boy ain't right. Right, so we just drunk the super armor tincture, because I feel like this guy's gonna absolutely harm us. That is not a right Exel. There is something horribly wrong with him. Come on, let me out this corner, you dicks. Oh! Right. Oh, that was the right move, going for the resistance tincture. Plutonic carapaces, plutonic blood, Nexor quills. Okay, so he's a massive radiated Exor, essentially. Right, and this is a way around if you just need to sneak past him, I guess. There's a vent over there. See if we can get to that. The Layax here.
I hear something.
Yeah, me too. We'll worry about it in a moment. Can't open that hatch. No, you're in the ceiling, you... It's no bloody wonder I can't see the layout. She's in the chuffing ceiling. But also, I can convert carapaces into blood. That's good to know. Now we've unlocked that door, we can come back and do that any time. We just have to worry about the big boy if he respawns. No, we're radiated. Let's wash up quickly. God, I'm actually really tense now because this is again, it's areas I've not been before. Oh God, there's another one. Right, let's pop that. Pop that before we fight him, and let's kick his ass. And we've got big gatekeeper chests, so hopefully there's something a bit more interesting in them as well. Still really dark here. A little bit. It's the blue light, it's kind of weird. Containment gloves. Oh, photon receptors. More of the ore. Let's keep grabbing stuff as we go, because well, we're gonna need it. What did I get out of that? Just same stuff, capacitors and arcane scrap? Fair enough. If I want to get in there, I've got to go through the roof somewhere. Is there anything I can get into? Oh, there it is. Like a little bit down here. We've got a drop down there and a vent we can get to here. I'm actually curious as to what that TV is going to tell us, because that should hopefully give us a little bit of information. We literally got here just as the power went out, so that's handy. That's a nice little throwback as well to the start of the game. Oh, not a char. Right, so is this the hatch that was up on this? Yes, that's one shortcut opened. And for once, we're actually looking to fall through the ceiling, which is kind of neat. I suppose we could go that way as well. But yeah, let's drop in.
Are here to help. Whether securing new sites, procuring critical specimens, or assisting in the field, gatekeepers work tirelessly to support your research. If they seem impolite or their methods appear unorthodox, don't worry. They know what they're doing and how to get the job done. So, next time you're preparing to study in IS or heading to an unknown antiverse, be thankful you're accompanied by gatekeepers.
Alright, so it's basically just the gatekeepers are weird and you might not agree with their methodology. Suck it up, princess, they'll keep you alive. Alright, let's see what we've got in the other ventilation shafts then. So we've got this route here. Oh, this just comes out the other side. Fair enough. So we've opened that shortcut, which is nice. And because we've turned the fan off, we can access that no matter what time of day it is. What's down here? I'm not really in a position to fight this man. Come on. Reload, reload, reload. And then he exploded. Okay, that's another shortcut open, so now we can cut through that main hall with the floaty dude. There was a peccary milling about over here. Oh, there it is. I assume these guys aren't particularly weak to acid damage now that I'm thinking about it. I'm not a smart man. Oh, and this is just the way straight through here. Okay. But we are starting to really open this place up, which is nice. That's an order soldier. There is a gatekeeper guarding here. That's not a gatekeeper, that's a rat. I mean, it's clearly not a rat, he had a fucking rocket launcher, but don't worry too much about a lodestone fragment. I just picked up a full lodestone. That's a sniper. So what? Are the rats turning back on them? This room looks... Ah! Maybe I don't go down there and play with you. Maybe I go back in here and we don't die. Because that's like the Tarask, but like fucking 4 times bigger. I assume this button will do nothing for now.
Short nap.
Yeah. So I'm exhausted and expected to fight a Tarask. Let's see what we can do here.
Dr. Derek Mance, Cascade. As we explore the functionality of temporal portals, we've begun to feel out some of their behaviors. It can be frustrating, but make origami. But I believe Dr. Yanni is making progress. Some of the temporal perforational behavior, however, remains an obdurate mystery. For instance, why do they persist in localizing in the resident sector gardens?
Okay, so we can do damage. That's what we like to see. But yeah, I really don't want to be down there with this thing. Can I see if I've turned that off? Yeah, which is not too bad. Oh, it's down. I'm just sitting there wondering what the hell's going on. She just fell over really weirdly. But its armor seems to, like, not be great against the spear's, like, psychic damage, I guess? I'm pretty sure the spear's just like ignoring her resistance, which is awesome. Okay, this is a little bit cheesy if I just do hit this. Yeah, this is a little bit illegal. Okay, maybe she's not quite as tough as I'm giving her the credit for. I mean, I still don't imagine I want to be caught, like, underneath her as she jumps. Come on, go down. Oh, it's slightly less epic than it could have been. Mostly because I'm cheesy and a dick. Am I able to get the drops from this thing? Behemoth skull and... Okay, well, let's just eat that. And then I can drop a plank. I don't need that. That opens a way out. I can hear the light. I can hear somewhere. There she is. Can you please leave, you horrible
Did you
creature?
feel her?
Oh, and that's regular water. I can wash all this juice off me. Right, let's crack open some of these as well before I irradiate this entire room by turning on that reactor.
Where's the bathroom?
Alright, my dude is probably gonna... We're actually really tired. Right, let's... repair the reactor. Requires transuranic superalloy. Okay, so I can't just do that with Taraskika. I might have to refight that then when I come back here, but I'm going to need that superalloy. Where do I make the superalloy? I presume there'll be a recipe for it somewhere around here, just so that I can actually do that? Oh, and the key to that side of the door is behind that dude. Right. So I suppose what we do then is we head back up, head back to that atrium, we open that door, and then we probably need to head back to base and just figure out where we're going from here.
When did I last sleep?
Okay, I might not have the time to do that. I might have to actually just teleport home. Is there a cot or anything I can just, like, kip on here? No. It's fine. We have opened up a lot of these areas, so I think that's a good place to finish up anyway. So let's head back home. Let's have a little sleep. And we'll see if we can figure out how to make this transuranic superalloy. Oh, Night Realm Dreams. But I'm thoroughly enthralled by that. That is a brilliant, like, world area.
Hey,
Let's have a look. Have we got the recipe for... Yes! Okay, so we can just make that and then actually get stuff going. Detonation cords, imbued parchments. Let's just make up a couple of these, see if we learn any more recipes. I've got anything I just dump quickly.
Oh dear. I really must use the
Oh,
restroom.
come on, dude. Stop needing to poop everywhere. I just want to see what there is before we wrap up the episode. What else did we get? So we've got new weapons. We've got the rocket launcher, which I presume is... That looks pretty... let's go with the carapace? Fiber optics and superalloy? No. Extremely capable explosive hurling device with a homing mechanism in the scope. Rockets can be manually detonated and guided. Depending on the ammunition, the function may vary. Shield. So it's a charge shield and some of this other stuff. Flickering eye. Oh, I wonder if that's for the oh, the dude that was floating around the middle of the room. Penetrator rockets that just penetrate multiple enemies. Cluster grenades. An acid mace. Oh, that looks brutal. Deals bonus acid damage so long as it's regularly dipped in radioactive sludge. That's cool. Behemoth helmet.
how's it going?
Okay. It's just basically like a red version of the other one. Ionized core plate. Try that. Metallic encasing of nuclear-tempered alloy held together by an indecipherable digital interweave. So the set gamma converter. When not wearing a suit, items with radioactivity are weightless, and the more radioactivity you carry, the faster you move. When not wearing a suit, items with radioactivity are weightless, and the more radioactivity carried, the faster you move. Additionally, the more irradiated your body is, the more your health regenerates. That's a bit nutty. Oh, teleporter pad. Deployable gateway that can connect to another gateway just about anywhere as long as it's powered. So we can set up our own actual network without just using the portal. Oh, that's really handy. Oh, I'm excited now. There's so much new stuff to play with. But that will have to be for another session. For now, I'm going to try and drop some stuff off and get my character back in order for another dip into reactors at some stage. But with that, I will love yous and leave yous. Have yourselves an absolutely fantastic afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you, and I will see you next time. Bye!